What's good with y'all boys? Welcome back to Controversial Calls YouTube channel, and today I got some fun. We are going to be blind ranking NFL teams until we get the perfect list. Now with that being said, I'm not gonna make this intro long. Go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe, and make sure that you click the link in the bio or in the description. It will take you to my TikTok, Instagram, Discord, email, and right back here to the YouTube. And with that being said, let's get into it.
Will you be remembered? How would you be remembered? Why wouldn't you fight for the greatest achievement ever? Leave your mark.
All right, so we're not even gonna waste no time. Shout out to blindrank.com. That's the website I'm using. I will leave that link in the description also, so y'all could play it if y'all would like to. So as we see, we have all 32 NFL teams. We're only going to stick to 10 teams though, so they're going to randomize it. That way I don't know who to expect or what team is going to be coming, and I'm assuming it's gonna take multiple tries, but I know balls, so we gonna hope it only takes one. But still though, if it takes multiple times, it's gonna randomize it, and we could get the same team every time, or we could get all 32 teams. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into it. So starting off, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's a good start. I want to put Jacksonville at 4. That is a team that made the playoffs last year. So teams like the Vikings and the Falcons are going to be so hard to rank because the teams, the entire team is good, but depending on quarterback play, that's the thing that really can make or break these teams, especially teams like the Falcons. But same goes with the Vikings. But with them having Kyler Murray, I expect them to, with JJ McCarthy at quarterback, for the most part, they won 9 games. So it's hard not to see them being a 10-win team. That defense, Brian Flores always has one of the best defensive schemes in the league. I think the way I'm thinking, right, Jacksonville, you could argue they could be better than Jacksonville, but do I think they could arguably be a top 3 team on this list? In this round, I'ma stick with 5. I'm not mad at that. Green Bay, I'ma put at Green Bay, we're gonna put at 3. The Chargers, it's a lot of solid teams that appeared on this list thus far. That's what's making it so hard. Man, do I want to take a risk and put the Chargers at 2? I don't think I'm a dude. I think this one's a squash. We're gonna put the Chargers at 2. The Falcons, like, I would put them at 6. Carolina, I mean, this list isn't bad. That makes it bad right there, because I can't argue the Steelers are worse than the Giants. Not right now. And then Baltimore, I guess put them at 1, and Arizona. That list wasn't that bad, honestly speaking. That list wasn't horrible, but we're obviously going to redo that. We're starting off with Carolina. They're giving me tough teams to begin with, because with Carolina, they made the playoffs, right? And they built a solid team this offseason. They've been building pieces on pieces on pieces. But where would I rank Carolina? I feel like middle of the pack is fine for Carolina. I think that's a good spot. The Houston Texans. Another thing I gotta consider is, do I think there's gonna be, if I put Houston at 4, do I think there's gonna be 3 teams better than Houston? To me, the best defense in the league, right? But I don't know where I'm gonna put Houston. 4 would be safe, 3 would be risky. I'm gonna go, do I think there's gonna be, I'm gonna go 4. I do like 4. Dallas, we're gonna put them at 6. That's respectable. Minnesota, We're gonna put them at 7. I'm not mad at this list so far. We got our top 3 spots and our bottom 3 spots available though. That's the scary thing about it. Cleveland, I feel safe putting them at 10. Tennessee, I feel safe putting them at 9. New York at 8. Oh my gosh. And look who just comes to ruin the fun, right? Not even put the Jets at 1. Oh my gosh. So the best team on this list was the Texans. We might have a long video ahead of us, bro. We might have a long video ahead of us. Oh boy, if we get runs like that. Hold on now. Hold on, bro. Where do I want to put my Commanders? A team that had a really bad 2025 quarterback situation, defense was horrible. 2026, going into 2026, I feel like 7 is fair. Just based on, we haven't seen nothing on the field yet. The Texans. Now, if I just wanted to jump to conclusions, I could be like, oh, let me put the Texans at 1 based off that last run. I'm not doing that though, because I wasn't expecting the Texans to be the best team on that run. We're going to put the Texans, we're going to put them at 3 this time. Tennessee, I feel safe putting them at 8. The Rams, 1. Okay, we're off to a really good start. The Chargers could be at 4. Detroit. Oh, Detroit. We got the Detroit Lions. I don't know where I want to put Detroit. I don't want to put them above Houston. I feel like right here is fine. This is good. Hold on. We're low-key cooking. This video could be over. Dolphins, put them at 10. It's always the Cowboys. You want to know something about the Cowboys? They always come to ruin a good time. They always think about themselves. They never can be a team player, and they always just have to come and ruin the fun. Shout out to Jerry, cause what, bro? Lord have mercy. Dallas just came and ruined the fun. It didn't matter because Kansas City was right behind them. So if I had to re-rank this, I would have did Dolphins, Titans, Commanders, Falcons. I'd probably go Dallas, Chiefs, Lions. That's what I probably would have did. They just had to come and ruin the fun, bro. Shout out to the Cowboys fans. Shout out to the Cowboys as a unit. This is what, the 4th run, bro? 4th run in 8 minutes. Okay, Steelers. When I think of mid teams, the Steelers are like mid, bro. So we gonna put them at 5. Another mid team, the Bengals. I think the Bengals are better than both of these teams, so I'm gonna put them at 4. The Colts, 7. I don't like filling up the middle spots. The 49ers will have to go 3. And with the teams provided, I'm not necessarily mad at that. I'm not mad at that. The Jets could go 10. This is a good run. Oof. That just about kills it, right? Yeah, that just about kills it. It's a tough video. We having bad luck right now. Bro, Houston. We're going to put Houston at 2 this time. This is our bold run. We're going to be bold this run, right? So we're going to put Houston at 2. New Orleans. Like I said, we're going to be bold. We're going to put New Orleans at 5. We're going to put Tennessee at 9, even though I do think they're going to be better than that. We're going to put the Patriots at 1. The Falcons, put them at 6. Carolina, I don't think Carolina. Okay, I know what I said earlier about Carolina as far as them building the team, but when we sit here and rank teams, I don't think Carolina as a overall has a better team than the Falcons, nor the Saints. If you want the truth, I'ma put Carolina at 7. No disrespect. We gonna put Detroit at 3. Hold on, I like this run. I like this run. Come on, bro. You're killing me, bro. Killing me. We're not stopping until we get the perfect list. Like, you can argue everybody is in their right slot. The Steelers, we're gonna put them at 5 again. The Buccaneers, our first time pulling the Buccaneers. That is a bit of a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. That's a bit of a tough one. If this one doesn't work, we gonna have to make some changes. The Buccaneers is tough. We're gonna put them at 6. Are we? The Buccaneers season really ride or dies with Baker. If Baker's playing good football, the Buccaneers are a dangerous team. If Baker's playing some of his worst ball, the Buccaneers kind of go downward with Baker. Especially since they've lost Levante David this offseason and possibly can lose Vita Vea. We're gonna put them at 6. Detroit, put them at 3. I like this list so far. I really like this list so far. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some changes. They gave us all pretty good teams here too. Yeah, dead. All right, we're finna make some changes. I'll be right back. All right, gang. So as you see, I can't be there. We gonna be in this bottom left corner. Let's see. Hopefully, moving the camera around just makes that huge of a difference with our look. All right, we got the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions, put them at 4, right? Houston, put them at 3. Jacksonville, like, yo, like, I think I'm gonna put Jacksonville at 5. I'm not mad at Jacksonville at 5. The Cardinals can arguably be, they could be 10. Like, they're arguably the worst team in. I don't care. You can argue either one. You can argue Malik Willis is gonna have that great of a season. He makes them not the worst team in the league. He makes them a better team than Arizona, even though I don't personally think so. We're gonna the Chargers. We're gonna put them at 2. I'm not mad at that. Buffalo at 1. It's yo. What did I do to this? What did I do to deserve this, bro? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do? What did I do? 10. And it's the same teams haunting me. Yo. Detroit. Like, put Detroit at 4. We're gonna put Jacksonville at 3. The Chicago Bears. I'm not mad at putting them at 5. Kansas City, I'm not mad at putting them at 6. Las Vegas, I'm not mad at putting them at 9. This is I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna jinx it. My session has expired. What you mean? My session will never expire, bro. It got me. This got me flipping my hair all sorts of ways, bro. I'm flipping my hair all sorts of ways because I'm just so thrown off. The Browns, 10. This is speed run. Speed run. Speed run. That was one of our best rounds yet. I've been sitting here recording for a little over 16 minutes now. It's quite the run, bro. Shout out, you know what? Let me give a quick shout out. Shout out to Kentrell Beecham, aka King of the Fourth Quarter, cause I always watch him do these videos. I did not know it would take quite this long. It's much easier doing this as a spectator versus actually a content creator. Cause, bro, this is crazy. The Saints. Okay, let's put the Saints at 7. Cardinals at 8. Green Bay at 3. We're taking a different approach. We're gonna leave the middle ones open unless we really need to touch them. I don't like Tennessee at 10. Honest to God truth. Yeah, this run is dead. The only ones that I really do not like, if I could, I would move the Jets and the Cardinals down 1, move Tennessee up 2, and then the Panthers, I would move the Packers and the Lions up a spot each and move the Panthers down 2. That's the only mistakes I really see. And this is just insane. We're going to put the Chargers top 3. Going to make the Bengals 4. We're going to put the Eagles at 1. And you can't make this up. You can't make this up. I've gotten the Rams like twice. I've gotten the Rams like twice, bro. And this is the run that they want to come and intrude on. You can't make this up. Hey, the Saints. Put them at 6. Don't want to touch the middle ones. They just need to give me top tier teams and the worst teams. If we do that, I'll get out of your hairs. We're going to put Las Vegas at 9. Oh, you see, this is a twist on my fandom. Because as a Commanders fan, I do think we're going to have a bounce back year this year. Unbiased. I do think we're going to have a bounce back year. But I do think we're going to be better than the Saints. We've gotten the Seahawks like once. Bro. And that's what makes this so hard, bro. The Giants. We'll put the Giants at. I gotta stop being nice with certain teams. Certain teams just, I can't be nice with them. Like the Steelers, I gotta stop being nice. Panthers, I gotta stop being nice. Even I gotta separate. I just gotta separate. I gotta stop being nice, bro. Put them at 3. Oh, Baltimore. That's tough. Because I can hear the argument of Baltimore being better than Denver. I can hear the argument. A healthy LJ. Matabuke coming back. Jesse Minter to DC. Derrick Henry still in the backfield. Zay Flowers just got paid. New offensive scheme. I can hear the argument. But at the same time, Denver was just in the AFC Championship last year. And if not for Bo Nix going down there, probably in the Super Bowl. We're going to show respect to Denver. Put Baltimore at 4. I'm not mad. It be your own people, bro. So, let's see something. If I would have put Baltimore at 2, I probably would have put the Chargers at 4. Would have put the Commanders at 5. And I can hear the argument. Commanders over the Panthers. Still, the Colts would have came and messed it up. I don't know what I need to do. What do I need to do? Let's take a couple seconds to just really sit here and think about it, bro. This is a bit of a hard challenge, bro. Like, I'm not rage baiting. I'm not this, that, clip baiting. None of that. I'm not nothing baiting. Engagement baiting. None of that, bro. Y'all see it yourselves, bro. As soon as I get a glimpse of hope, it's swiped away. This is insane. This is nuts. This is nuts. Detroit, like teams, and this, let me full screen one more time. Teams like Detroit, Minnesota, the Ravens, the Bengals, like they had, some of these teams had, up to their level, a bad year last year. But as someone who watches football, I understand the team as a whole. I understand the moves they made. So it's hard to rank them. Like last round, we had the Broncos and the Ravens. I know what the Ravens can be, but I can't discredit the Broncos like that too. But I don't know, bro. It's tough. It's just tough ranking. Like, what we gonna put Minnesota at 4? Jets could be at 10. We gonna take a risk and put Carolina at 5. Okay. You got to be kidding me. Like, everything on this list you can argue makes sense. And then here comes the Dolphins. I cannot argue with the Dolphins being the top team on any list unless the order of the list was inverse. This is stupid. This is so dumb. I don't know how many more attempts I got in me. I don't know how many more attempts I got in me, bro. I don't know how many more. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many more attempts I got in me. Cause this is dumb. Like, this is real talk stupid. This is stupid. Like, this is so stupid, bro. This is so stupid. We probably got a couple more attempts, and if we don't get it, we coming back. And I'm snatching my chain back, bro. I ain't gonna, I'm not going out like this. I'm not going out like this, dog. 49ers. Like, I'm not going out like this. My pride won't let me. I'm so glad I didn't accidentally press 9 right there. Like, over the past couple runs, it's literally been the last team. The last team that just comes in and messes everything up. That it's insane. Like, that's what it's been. This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. Like, I gotta move off of intuition at this point. The Falcons. Bro. Falcons gotta go to 7. That's how it's feeling. Cause it's like, it's always a team that's better than the team that's above them that pops up last. Like the Chargers will pop up last. Or like the Vikings will pop up last. I'm not taking that chance. If you're a mid team, you're probably getting knocked down, bumped down a spot. Like the Texans, I'm safe putting them at 3 because I know we gonna get another good team. The Saints, I'm gonna put them at 8. Because you see, Okay. Look, man. Hold on now. We can make the argument. Right? We have Patriots 1. Eagles 2. Texans 3. Seahawks 4. That top 4, right? It might not be orthodox. It might not be the exact right way, but you can make an argument for each team being at their spot. The Patriots just made a Super Bowl run last year. They added to the offensive line. They added to the receiver room. They got a number 1 and number 2 receiver, and that defense was a top 10 unit last year. The Eagles being 2. Look, you gotta bank on the offense just having a resurgence of a year, and the run game making a comeback, right? Then with the Texans, that defense, the whole team is legit. It's just the quarterback play. And then with the Seahawks, right? Super Bowl champs. I understand that, but they did just lose the Super Bowl MVP, and they lost a lot of key pieces on that defense. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, what does that mean? Look at the Eagles after they lost the Super Bowl. They lost a lot of key pieces, and they made it back to the playoffs the year after and were a first round bounce. I can hear the argument. At 5, you got the Steelers, right? Just a team that's always middle of the pack. At 6, you got the Commanders. Now, this is a bit of a projection. I'm not gonna lie, but a healthy Jaden Daniels, a team that added a bunch of talent to the defense. They added a wide receiver too to run alongside Terry McLaurin, and a team that has been top 5 in the league in rushing since Jaden Daniels has entered the league. I can hear the argument. At 7, you have the Falcons, one of the most talented teams in the league, but their quarterback room really holds them down. At 8, you have the New Orleans Saints, a team that I personally think is going to win their division, but that is a bit of a bomb, right? So if we're talking about current day, August 17th, 10:47 a.m., right? The New Orleans Saints, while they have a lot of young pieces, we haven't really seen it on the field altogether. Jordan Tyson is going through a hamstring injury right now as we speak. Tyler Shuck, he had a strong end of last season, but that was up against some considerably weak defenses, and he also didn't start the entire last season. So I can hear the argument. At 9, the Cleveland Browns, a strong defense for the most part, but they did just lose one of the goats from the defensive aspect with Myles Garrett, and they're just a young team looking to rebuild, trying to figure out what they're going to do at the quarterback position. And at 10, Arizona, a team that is just lost. They're trying to build and find their young core. I think we did it. So I'm gonna leave it at that. This is the top 10. Look, it's probably not perfect, but the main thing with a list like this, if you can make an argument for each and every spot and it actually makes sense, that's a winner. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I did not expect this to take 30 minutes. I came in a little cocky. I'm gonna have to come back and revisit this for sure. I understand if this list wasn't good enough to end the video off on, but I honest to God personally think it is. But with that being said, go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the link in the bio. If you don't want to click the link in my YouTube bio, click the link in the description. Just scroll down and click it, bro. And with that being said, we out. Please.